Namaskar. I am Dr. Rakesh and I am here to talk about chronic diseases and homeopathy. Chronic diseases by behavior, by appearance, are something like me. They look different from the outside and they have a completely different form and character from the inside. In general terms, any health issue which continues for over a long period of time can be termed as a chronic disease. Let's take an example. Say you are staying in a locality. It is a small area. Everyone knows each other. One fine day, while coming back from school, you see a stranger on the streets. You don't know him, but you guess he may have come in someone's house as a guest. You ignore him and continue with your routine. After a few months, while coming back, you again see the stranger. This time, he is not on the streets. He is near your house. You again ignore him, go inside and continue your job. The third time, you don't see him, but you find your house burgled. Here, in this story, the locality is your body. The stranger is the small health issue which you have been ignoring for a very long time. This has got converted into a chronic disease. This means that any health issue, if you allow to continue it for a long time, will get converted into chronic disease. Examples here include arthritis, cancer, depression, diabetes, heart disease, stroke, etc. Most chronic diseases do not fix themselves and generally they are not cured completely. Chronic diseases not only affect your health but also your independence and physical mobility. Robbing you of independence makes you dependent on someone for your daily chores, your personal hygiene, etc. Loss of physical mobility makes you bedridden. If you have a chronic disease, you often think that you are free from the disease when you have no symptoms. But that is not the case. Having no symptoms does not necessarily mean that your chronic disease has disappeared. It may just be lurking behind a seemingly healthy body. In fact, it may keep on progressing without letting you know. The good news is that chronic diseases can be prevented. Yes, they can be prevented or controlled by making lifestyle changes, which include regular participation in physical activity. Do daily exercise. Keep your body active. Eating healthy. Instead of stuffing junk food into your body, follow a nutritious diet plan. Not smoking and avoiding excessive alcohol consumption. Both these substances, if you start becoming dependent on them, they are going to be detrimental to your health. Whenever you get any health issue, ensure timely medical intervention, and this should always be supported by diet and lifestyle changes. Supporting your health with homeopathy brings excellent results in your fight against lifestyle diseases. With homeopathic treatment, you can give a specific direction to your efforts in warding off the characteristic behavior of chronic diseases, which include complex causes. Almost all chronic diseases usually have more than one cause for their onset and progress. Advancements and research in the field of homeopathy has made it possible to provide complex combinations and formulations to bring an effective line of treatment for chronic diseases. Chronic diseases have been found to have multiple risk factors. These may be in the form of comorbidity, which means two or more diseases may be coexisting in the same body, and also complications. These two things often make it difficult for you to cope with the effects of chronic diseases. Here, homeopathy helps you by reducing the chances of having a coexisting medical condition and also bringing down the risks of developing complications. Chronic diseases are known to have long latency periods. Latency period implies time between the onset of the illness and feeling its effects, those are subjective symptoms. Early diagnosis and treatment almost always tilts the balance in your favor. By taking full advantage of the preventive and curative treatments that are available in homeopathy, you can tame the successful progress of chronic diseases. It is widely believed and proved that chronic diseases are a long illness. Instead of adjusting to the demands of the illness, homeopathy makes it possible for you to keep the chronic disease in check and live a fuller life. Chronic diseases also bring upon functional impairment or disability. Homeopathy ensures that your bodily systems continue to get support to function at optimum levels, thus making it possible for you to enjoy better health, independence, longevity, and improved quality life. Emotional imbalance with negative feelings are a general occurrence when it comes to chronic diseases. It's a normal human tendency. Whenever we suffer for long, we tend to have emotional disturbances. Homeopathy has an undisputed upper hand when it comes to maintaining your psychological well-being. When you are able to sleep better and when you are able to wake up refreshed, it helps in keeping yourself emotionally motivated and away from any negative feelings, including but not limited to anxiety, depression, mental stress, and frustration. Rather than allowing chronic diseases to dictate terms of how you live your life, with the help of homeopathy, you can ensure your well-being and bring health back to life. Hope this piece of information helps you in living a healthy life. Also, ensure that you pass on this information to your near and dear ones so that you make a big change in their life. I will see you soon with something as important. Until then, wish you lots of health and happiness. Take care.